Today, we're going to tackle a classic retirement question that's more relevant than ever. Should you rely on dividend income or annuities to build your retirement paycheck? We're also going to dive into how smart long-term investments in growth stocks can help protect you from inflation, which is a critical piece in the retirement puzzle. And then I'm going to share with you how a modern multi-layered annuity strategy fits perfectly into this mix. First, what is a dividend and how does a dividend income stream work? Well, a dividend is a payment made by a company to its shareholders, and usually it's a portion of its profits. It's a way for investors to receive regular income without selling their shares. Companies with a long history of paying and increasing dividends, like the so-called dividend kings, can provide you with steady income that often holds up through different market cycles. For retirees, dividends can be a crucial source of cash flow, reducing the need to dip into your investments when markets get volatile. However, it's important to know that dividends aren't guaranteed. Companies can reduce or even stop payments if business conditions worsen. Also, chasing really high dividend yields can be risky because it might signal underlying trouble at a company. And then finally, there's this dividend reality check. To generate $100,000 a year in dividends at, say, a 3% yield, you're going to need about $3 million for your portfolio. For most people, that's a high bar. So dividends are a valuable part of your income strategy, but relying on them alone usually requires a very large portfolio. What about long-term growth stocks and inflation protection? Since dividends alone might not keep pace with inflation and spending needs, growth stocks come into play. These are shares in companies expected to grow earnings faster than the market, often in technology or emerging sectors. Over long periods of time, growth stocks have historically outperformed inflation, helping you maintain your purchasing power. A diverse portfolio blending solid dividend payers with long-term growth stocks can provide both reliable income and protection against rising costs. Now let's talk about an annuity. What is an annuity? Well, an annuity is a contract between you and an insurance company. You give them money, either as a lump sum or through payments, and in exchange, they promise to pay you income, either immediately or at some future date. Now, annuities come in several types. There are fixed annuities that provide predictable guaranteed payments and are great for those who want stability. There are variable annuities, payments that can vary because your returns depend on investment performance. There's more risk, but potential for higher income. There's index annuities that are linked to stock market index with some downside protection and potential for growth. Immediate annuities, which start paying income almost right away, making them good for early retirement needs. And then deferred income annuities, which begin payments later, allowing your money to grow before you start receiving income. The key benefit of annuities is the guarantee. They're all backed by the claims-paying ability of the insurance company. They provide lifetime income that you can't outlive, and they act like a private pension and reduce your risk of running out of money late in retirement. So I often get the question, how do you use annuities? Well, here's how I use annuities as part of a smart retirement income plan. I first take years 1 through 5, money that you might need for the next 5 years, and I'll use a single premium immediate annuity to provide steady income right away, removing market risk. From years 6 through 10, I'll shift to a multi-year guaranteed annuity to lock in attractive current rates for medium-term income. After year 10, I'll activate deferred income annuity, which has been growing quietly for lifetime guaranteed income. This layer by layer approach ensures basic expenses are covered with guaranteed income streams no matter how long you live or when market conditions change. So, how does this all fit together? By combining annuities with dividend-paying stocks and growth stocks, the annuities create secure income floors that you can't outlive. Dividend income adds reliable supplemental cash flow, and then the growth stocks help your money keep pace with inflation over the long haul. This comprehensive plan balances safety, income, and growth, which is perfect for today's retirement landscape. So, should you choose annuities or dividends? The answer is both. Use smartly along growth stocks. If you want help designing a personalized retirement income plan using these strategies, reach out directly.